Hi, good evening, friends. Today I have an update regarding five stocks that have skyrocketed after the financial results have been declared, and these companies, what you can keep a track of or keep them on your radar. One of them is Trident Life Ltd. The other one is Secmark Consultancy Ltd. The third one is Trishakti Industries Ltd. Fourth one is Regency Fincorp Ltd. Fifth but not the least, last one, Trident Life Ltd. So the first one was Trident Life Ltd, which is 13% increased after the company had a net profit growth of 124%, revenue growth of 90%. Companies engaged in manufacturing and selling pharmaceutical products. uh, Financial results FY25 revenue grew by 90% year on year from 26 crores to 49.6 crores in Q4 FY25. Quarter on quarter, it grew by 70% from 29.2 crores to 49.6 crores. Net profit grew by 124% from 2.83 crores to 6.33 crores in Q4 FY25. The net profit has grown by 43.5% quarter on quarter from 4.41 in Q3 FY25 to 6.33 in Q4 FY25. Trident Lifeline Limited is engaged in manufacturing, selling, marketing pharmaceutical products in domestic and international markets. It operation span for formulations under its brands, a loan license model and a contract manufacturing model. It is also engaged in the distribution of pharmaceutical products through a third-party distribution network. The second company is Secmark Consultancy Ltd. The company has hit a 10% upper circuit to 129 rupees from the previous closing price. Financial result shows a robust growth of 114%, net profit year on year and a revenue growth of 71%. Is a consulting technology outsourcing services to financial market participants. Has announced its financial year FY25 results. Revenue grew by 71% year on year from 7.29 in Q4 FY24 to 12.5 crores in Q4 FY25, and it grew by 56.5% quarter on quarter from 8 crores to 12.5 crores. Net profit grew 114% from 1.84 crores to 3.93 crores in Q4 FY25. Net profits overall have grown out to be positive Q on Q from a loss of zero point zero 0.01 crore to in FQ3 to 3.93 crores in Q4. Company's earning before tax has also grown by 79%. Secmark Consultancy Limited offers services consulting, technology, and outsourcing services to financial market participants. Then the third company is Trishakti Industries, a macro cap company specializing in rental and leasing of heavy earth moving equipment and supporting large scale projects. Hit a 10% upper circuit, 241 rupees, declaring Q4 results and generating a profit with a 2883% rise year on year. Trishakti Industries Limited engaged in rental and leasing of heavy earth moving equipment. Revenue declined by 95% year on year from 42.4 crores in Q4 FY24 to 2.2 crores in Q4 FY25, and it grew by 94% uh, quarter on quarter from 1.13 crores to 2.2 crores. The net profit rose 2883% from 0.06 crores to 1.79 crores and rose by 1277% from 13 lakhs in Q3 FY25 to 1.79 crores. The earnings per share stood at 1.1. Trishakti Industries has issued a domestic contract worth 2.5 crores from Tuman Engineering Limited for the supply of advanced earth-moving machines. These machines will be used for erection and commissioning of a steel plant with execution expected within 2 weeks and a contract duration set for 12 months. The contract highlights Trishakti growing presence in large-scale infrastructure projects is expected to positively impact the financial performance in the upcoming quarters. Then the fourth company, Penny NBFC stock hit a 5% upper circuit to 29 rupees 50 paise from the previous close. Net profit growth of 245% year on year and a revenue growth of 90%. Non-deposit taking NBFC has announced its results for financial year 25. Its revenue grew by 90% year on year from 3.84 to 7.3 crores. Uh, it grew by 41.4% quarter on quarter from 5.16 crores from Q3 to Q4 to 7.3 crores. Net profit grew by 245% year on year from 0.75 crores in Q4 FY24 to 2.59 crores in Q4 FY25. The net profits have grown 151% quarter on quarter from Q3 FY25 from 1.03 crores to 2.59 crores in Q4 FY25. Earlier, the company was called Regency Investments Ltd, incorporated on 29th of March 1993. Companies are non-banking financial dealing in other financial services. Then, last but not the least, UCO Bank banking stock trading below 50 rupees surged 8%. Current value 33.14 after the company announced strong quarterly results showcasing improved financial performance. The rally was further supported by a notable reduction in NPAs, boosting investor confidence in the stock's outlook. Over the past 5 years, the stock has delivered 150% returns, so expected to experienced a significant rise fueled by strong growth in both revenue and net profit as reflected in the latest financial results. So we'll go through the disclaimer before we go through the final update. In NPA performance, the UCO Bank reported an improvement in the asset quality during Q4 FY25 with its gross non-performing assets declining to 2.69% from 2.91% in the previous quarter. Overall, gross NPA stood at 5,918 crores. So, very important information, friends. The author, that is me, is not liable for any kind of loss incurred due to the investments based on this article. Would request you to please consult a financial stockbroker so that they can give you the expert advice on investments in these stocks. Thank you. So this is the current price of Trident Lifeline 305. You can see 10% up today. Then overall 5 days 11.3%. Last 1 month 14%. Last 1 year 86%, a staggering 86%. So this is a pharma stock. I would request you to look into more details of this stock if you would like to invest in this company. These are some important information. Ownership strength is missing the benchmark. Stock is at a premium valuation at this point. Company is able to manage the assets very well. Company possesses stable growth history and manageable debt. Book value 57, price to book value 5.34, face value 10, cash of 6 crores, debt of 6.20, promoter holding 63%, earnings per share last 12 months 12 rupees, sales growth 40%, ROE 14%, profit growth 17%. Then you can see out of 63%, promoter holding 3.46% is the holder promoting that has been pledged by the promoters. Then you can see some other comparisons here from another site. Company is reporting profits, no dividend paid. The debtor days have improved from 109 to 74. Good CAGR growth in the last 5 years. Uh, Operating profit, you can see the overall net profit has been fluctuating, more or less consistent. You can see sales overall year on year. There's been a good growth in sales, and the overall net profit for the year ending FY25 almost doubled, so which is a good overall sentiment. Quarter on quarter basis results needs to improve for the company to continue the bullish trend. Stock price 86% in the last 1 year, return on equity 25% in the last year, profit growth 86% in the last 1 year, and sales growth 52% in the last 1 year. Reserves 54 crores, improvement there. These figures, inventory has slightly gone up. Days payable have also slightly gone up. Overall cash conversion cycle has reduced. Working capital days requirement have reduced, and the return on capital employed has also reduced in the last 2 years, in the last 1 2 years. Then Secmark Consultancy, you can see 10% up today, 48% in the last 1 month, 21% in the last 6 months, and 17.5% in the last 1 year. So there has been some fluctuation in the price of this stock. Ownership strength is slightly below the benchmark. Stock's market price justifies its current value. Company may not be able to sustain adverse conditions. Company is highly inefficient in the use of its assets. Price to book value 6.54, book value 19 rupees 70 paise, face value 10, minus ROC of 7.74, promoter holding almost 75%, public holding 25%. Company has a poor profit growth of minus 214% in the last 3 years. Company has a poor ROE minus 9% in the last 3 years. Company has a poor ROC of 5.72 in the last 3 years. Company has a low interest coverage ratio. Stock is trading at 6.46 times its book value. Company is capitalizing the interest costs, expenses. You can see operating profit has improved. Net profit has jumped from minus 0.01 to 3 crores and 93 lakhs, which is the primary reason the company stock has rallied. Overall, you can see net profit has improved in the year FY25 from a minus 2.3 crores last year to 4.25 crores positive this year. Sales growth 43%, profit growth 280%, return on equity 23%, stock CAGR 17%, reserves have increased to 10 crores, which is a good sign. Then moving on to Trishakti Industries, 10% up today, 13% in the last 6 months, 140% in the last 1 year, so which is an amazing return. Ownership strength is missing the benchmark. Stock is at a premium value, highly inefficient in case of asset management. Company possesses stable growth and manageable debt. Debt of 2.89 crores, promoter holding 70%, sales growth 450%, ROE 4.79%, then price to book value 8.83, face value 2 rupees. 69% promoter holding, public holding 31%, which is significantly high, could lead to very high volatility of stock in terms of volume and price. Then ROCE 14%, current price 141, high of 191. Stock is trading at 8.85 times book value. Low return on equity of 11% in the last 3 years. Earnings include other income of 2.03 crores. High debtor days of 253 days. Working capital days have increased. due to the high number of debtor days. So 247 days is the working capital requirement. Net profit of 1.79 crores, which is an amazing jump, which is the major reason why the company is on a bullish trend. Then year-on-year performance again from 0.51 crores in the previous 2 years, it has jumped to 3.55 crores overall. Minus 86% sales growth, profit growth 596%, stock price 140% growth, return on equity 19%. Reserves increased from 7.73 crores to 22 crores, which is a good sign. Then Regency Fincorp 5% up today, 0.24% negative in the last 1 month, 17% negative in the last 6 months, 146% up in the last 1 year, which is an amazing rally. Stock price may face volatility due to ownership structure. Stock is at premium value, highly inefficient use of assets. Company might not be able to sustain adverse situations. Face value 10, book value 16.4. Again, net profit 1.97 crores, price to earnings ratio of 38, ROCE 9.28, profit growth 112%. Public has 82% holding, very highly volatile stock in terms of volume and price. Promoter holding is only 17.4%, 6% less, and the promoter holding has decreased by 6% in the last 3 months. Company has delivered substantial profit growth of 67% in the last 3 years. Operating income has grown 62% in the last 3 years. Stock to price earnings of 37, book value 19, ROC 11. Company is reporting profits, not paying any dividend, low interest coverage ratio, 6% decrease in promoter holding. Promoter holding is low, 17.5%. Low return on equity, 6.23%. Operating profit has increased quarter on quarter. Net profit has also grown quarter on quarter, which is the reason why the company has had a bull run or a bullish trend. Then year-on-year performance, a great improvement in the profit of the company in the last 3 years. Uh, Sales growth 27%, profit growth 117%, stock price growth 146%. Reserves have increased to 58 crores, which is an amazing job for a small company. Then last but not the least, UCO Bank 4% up today, 1.8% in the last 5 days, 2.5% in the last 1 month, 45% negative in the last 1 year. So this is a bit of a concern. Ownership strength is missing the benchmark, premium valuation. Company is not able to sustain adverse conditions. Company could improve on its asset management use. Book value 22, face value 10, price to book of 1.44, promoter holding 90%. Really, the technical terms of a bank is something that you would need to check with a investment stockbroker for the expert advice. Rest, I think you can go through all this information. This is already available. We've been through most of this. The most important point here is the bank has a contingent liabilities of 69,000 crores, which is something really huge and can impact the uh, the bank's performance and the price in a huge way. So something that you need to be careful and need to consult a broker before making any sort of investment decision here. uh, Revenue has been growing, net profit has also been growing. However, it hasn't grown to the extent that uh, the market had expected it to. Overall improvement in the net NPA percentage. So this is the overall year-to-year figure. Steady growth in profit and revenue. However, need more detailed analysis before making an investment decision. So friends, thank you for watching. Please share this with your friends, family and associates so they could also benefit from this information. Please leave your valuable feedback in the ways we could improve this video and the content. So thank you for watching. Have a great week ahead. Take care. Bye.